What's up everybody, the Crap Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you know it. I'm also the king of all gaming-related media, without a doubt. So anyway, this is an opinion video. If you don't like the opinion, hey, tough rocks, it's my channel, I do what I want. Anyway, the name says it all. The Xbox One is better than you've heard. If you don't own an Xbox One and all you've heard is the negativity surrounding the console, you don't know. You can't really judge it for yourself. Better than you've heard. There's a lot of misinformation out there about the console. One of these things, well, many of these things you hear even in my comment section. People think that the console doesn't do anything but 720p games. That's a fallacy. The console actually only has, I think, 5 or 6 720p games, and it's very rare for something like that to happen now as far as big titles, you know, updates and updates ago. So I think that we're not really going to have to worry about that. I think Battlefield Hardline being the exception, and basically having to do with using an engine that is really heavy on resources. So I mean, when you look at it, the game still looks, you know, like Battlefield 4. So I'm not really gonna, you know, comment on that. I think that's the newest one, and the rest of them are months and months and months ago. So it's something that you don't really have to worry about. The other thing is the 60 frames per second deal. There's lots of Xbox One games 60 frames per second, from Titanfall to Killer Instinct to Forza Motorsport 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, Halo Master Chief Collection. You know, Microsoft hasn't put kind of an emphasis on 1080p. They let developers do what they want, and this has managed to get them a lot of 60 frames per second game, and with the constant monthly updates and things like that. So the Xbox One doesn't get as good of third-party games as the PS4, right? Well, that's the rumor, but the truth of the matter is, nobody would know the differences if it wasn't for Digital Foundry. Like, they're using machines to tell you the differences so that people freak out about the differences. Without those, we wouldn't know. I remember when Shadow of Mordor released, nobody had an advanced copy of that. Digital Foundry didn't, so nobody knew. They're like, well, the Xbox One, that can't be 1080p. That's definitely 720p, definitely 720p, definitely this, definitely that. Although the game looked good. So people realistically have trouble noticing what these games are just by the naked eye, and unless you have them going side by side at the same time, who gives a shit? The games are the same. It's not the same situation as last gen, where you had the issues with Skyrim, the Orange Box, Bayonetta 2, the Call of Duty games, where the frame rates were just awful on the PS3. It's not the same thing as that. These are very close, unnoticeable to the naked eye, which is why they need machines. The Xbox One is not as bad as you've heard. It's actually better than you've heard, and it's always getting better. It's getting better all the time. It's getting really good exclusives. It's getting good games. It's getting the features that we want as gamers, and I think that a lot of the hate and stuff is perpetuated by the media and by people that don't like it or don't like Microsoft or don't want it to succeed, and you know, that's why there's channels like mine, because you get the word out. You can get out the good word that, hey, this thing is a console. It works great. It plays great. It's not perfect, but they keep adding to it. They keep improving it, and I think that speaks for itself. I think that enough good things can't be said about that. I'm excited about the future of the console. I'm excited about E3. It's better than you've heard. Don't believe everything you've heard from people who don't own one and that don't play one, or that possibly has an agenda. Let me know what you guys think about this. Did I hit the nail on the head here? Sound off in the comment section. Rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Thanks for watching. Crap Gamer out.